Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Gary Spencer. How's everybody doing? Wanted to make this video on my thoughts and whatnot about my likes and dislikes about a full version of a game versus a demo disc on a PlayStation game, whatnot. Talk about a little bit of the difference and like my likes, dislikes about them and what I feel about them. For instance, you guys heard me talk about back in early '90s and 2000s or whatnot, back when video games was good and how excited I would be if we were going to certain stores that I knew that had retro game kiosk and whatnot. And how much excitement it brought and how much I couldn't wait to get on and play and whatnot. But it's like now when you think about it now, it's like retro games, kiosks, video game kiosks, ain't even in stores no more. I mean, certain places that one store in another city called, that one store that's kind of like a bigger version of the Exchange, has them, but a lot of stores out there don't. But anyway, I want to get into what I didn't really like about why I like the full versions better than the kiosk. Well, first of all, the demo disc, like on the PlayStation or PlayStation 2 or whatnot, whatever they had demo disc on, it was fun. It was cool, back then, it was cool to play back then because, like I said, I had mad love for retro games, period, and especially the kiosk and stores. But it's like, the only problems now, the problem that, that I didn't really like about the demo disc is for instance, there's different volumes of them, and you playing certain games, like sports games, whether if it's like an NFL game, NHL game, shooting game, fighting game, wrestling game, whatever you can think of. Well, issue is on the demo disc, you can't really pick up. They don't let you pick. They only let you pick a certain amount of teams, like in sports games, instead of having all the teams unlocked for you to pick whichever one you want. So you could only pick up the certain amount of teams on there, and you could only pick up the certain amount of fighters in the fighting game and wrestling game and that type of thing. And another thing I didn't really recall was I didn't really recall that you could do a whole level on or maybe you could once you beat a level you go on to the next one, or it goes up to a certain amount of you have certain amount of time limit on the game, or you could only go so far on the demo disc, where once you reach that point, it takes you right back to the menu. Then it's what was the point? It's just kind of a waste of time, just like when you were playing a sports game, like I just said, you could only pick a certain amount of teams, but you can't pick, they don't have the whole teams unlocked, or all fighters in the fighting game unlocked, like they do in the full version game. And it's you could only play one game at a time. And then after that game, it takes you back to the main menu. Just like for those of y'all used to be wrestling fans, like certain wrestling games like SmackDown and Warzone and any other wrestling game you can think of. Well, they don't they don't let you do any other match. You can only do one match and pick a certain amount of wrestlers, and that kind of back then, like I said, back then when I was a kid, I was cool. I mean, I was kind of okay with that, but it's just not now. Demo discs, they suck. I mean, they suck big time. They suck though. That's why it's every time I was in the store playing a video game kiosk, this is man, I wish I had a PlayStation 1 at that time, back when it was popular and famous, and wish I had this again, that again. Because and I would buy the full version. I would buy the full version of the game that I'm playing on the kiosk versus wanting to come to the store whenever my mom was there, or certain stores that my mom would go to and just want to jump on the kiosk and play. But it's like, and I don't know if I told most of y'all this, and some of y'all may not have heard it, but my mom and dad, like I said, they didn't really want me playing video games as much no more. Because like I said, when I was real little, I was so addicted to video games, like I was glued to it. I would sit there too close to the TV, didn't realize what it was doing to me, didn't realize what I was doing or what I wasn't supposed to be doing. But like, I had a seizure, I had a big ass headache and a seizure, playing that, being so close to the TV and playing, Sega all day. So it's just like after that, when I had to go to the hospital, whatnot, came out of the hospital, my mom and dad, my parents didn't really want me playing no more. But, I would still, but, like I said, I didn't really care. I would still, it's like, but they took away, I think they unhooked my Sega and took away the controllers and games and whatnot. So, the games were still there. They took away the controllers, the Sega and the Super Nintendo, because like I said, they didn't want me playing much no more. So, this is like the only time, my only advantage was, playing it was to play video games, was either go over somebody's house that had them or whenever I would go to a store. But, at home wise, this is like, no, they didn't want me to, but I didn't let that stop me. But yeah, like I said, I like I said, my likes and that's my likes and dislikes about a full version game, because at least a full version of a game, like I said, you can do more stuff, you can pick more people, you can do more game modes and all that other type of stuff. Like I said, sports games, wrestling games, fighting games, shooting games, whatever. You can do more stuff, you can play longer. Like I said, it's a whole lot better than a demo disc. Like I said, that's my likes and dislikes between the regular game and a demo disc on a PlayStation 1 or 2 kiosk. That's my thoughts about that. But like I said, other than that, that's all I really have for you guys. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Click that thumbs up. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. It's your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and I'm out. Remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.